Welcome back, chat. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm back. Everybody's media, of course. Of course. Make sure you share, like, drop some shares, drop some reposts, drop some likes. Share this with a friend who has another friend that can share this with another friend. We are locked in for another evening of gains, locked in for another week of greatness. So there's been a lot going on though, but in terms of everything, honestly. But hey, so when we start the keep the applause going. We locked in on X right now. Shout out all my people on X right now. We locked in. 30 plus in the chat. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Why are you so dark? Yeah, I know. Why am I so dark? We trying to. The light is supposed to make it have cool motion right now. But okay, we got blue light on it. Let's see how we look. Let's see how we look in chat. Close that one. Yeah, we're not that dark. It look pretty good. Pretty good. No chat. I think we pretty locked. Okay. Trying to kill me. Chat. They're trying to get me. They're not gonna get me over here. There we go. Share this with a friend who got a friend and another friend. Chat. So okay, let's get into it. All seriousness, we got a lot. There's been a lot going on. Literally, if you miss a couple of days of news, like we say, you're missing everything. Everything is gonna be missed, and it's up to you to really stay locked in, right? So let's get into it. Let's get straight into it, because I don't want anybody wasting their time with anything, because the money's always moving, and we got to stay moving too. Other than that, give a round of applause for everybody over yourself for popping in and tuning in, because we appreciate you guys really does. Really appreciative of all my members, of all my people who stay locked in with us on the regular. So that is key and very important. Head over to the collection if you haven't yet. Get yourself tapped in. So we usually always start things out with this, but then we're going to keep it consistent and start with that again, prioritizing the motivation, right? So that's what we're going to do. This is what we like to do, and we're going to stay on top of things with that. And yeah, so motivation is key here on Daily Dose Media, but with STXCHANGE, we're going to also incorporate that as well. So stay locked in, stay tapped in. And today's motivation is a tree that withstands strong winds becomes stronger. So it is with us. If we do not give in to the stress, we will become more resilient. So I think it's very key to withstand those winds, right? There's going to always be storms. There's always going to be days where you might not want to stay locked in, but on those days, it's actually key and essential to be even more locked in. So that's one of the keys you can definitely take away from that. This is another key one right here by Stephen Richards. You don't manifest dreams without taking chances. Right? You don't manifest dreams without taking chances. And what I take from that is, like, you got to get out there and make things happen, or at least attempt to make things happen, right? So that's kind of like what everybody is doing right here. Whoever is tapped in right now, you're taking chances to understand, learn, tap in to somebody you haven't tapped in before. Toronto on the check-in. Shout out to Sid. Come on. Home base. Yes, tap in. Scan the QR code if you haven't tapped into the Patreon guides and subscriptions over there. So lock in with us. But yeah, you don't manifest dreams without taking chances. So take those chances. Even me taking the chances of just streaming and trying to give game and insight. So that's key and essential right there. So very important. All right, chat. All right, let's get into some other stuff. Other than that, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, boy.
Very good. So let's get to this money now. All right. Like I said, jam-packed day. So much going on. Not even just day, week, because we haven't really been locked in on it from before. So yeah, jam-packed week. Let's get right into it. Chat. Right into it, chat. What is crazy is, yeah, this, like I said, there's a lot to get into, chat. A lot. to get into. Main topics today. Let's get into most recent news and like right now news. Uh, Google just handed Sundar Pichai a $692 million pay package, a staggering surge from what the head of tech for the head of the tech giant. Wall Street watches employees and wonder. Yeah, man. That's a lot. 692 pay package for Google CEO right there. So I don't know. That's huge. They've been making some crazy amounts of money recently. He's almost got a $1 trillion pay package there, like Elon recently did. So these are the type of things that are happening right now, John. These are literally the key things that are happening right now. And yeah, those are the things that are literally. So we thought before it used to be like, okay, make $1 million, you're set forever. It's so crazy how things have changed, chat. It's so crazy how things have changed realistically, and when you really think about shit, like who is getting $692 million? Damn. Obviously, you're the CEO of a company and you want things to obviously go well. And if it goes well, obviously you're getting a pay package. But damn, it would have been nice to hear him also giving out bonuses for the Google employees and people who contributed to all this success. So yeah, man, just hearing things like that without hearing the other things, but that's media too, right? So we gotta pay attention to everything. Literally, pay attention to everything, chat. Pay attention to everything. 30 plus in the chat. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Share this link. Share this link. We need to be booming on YouTube too. We were trying to get on there more heavy, more often. So definitely stay tapped in with us as we go through these processes. Let's see what else is going on. We got Binance pushes back on the Senate inquiry, calling the allegations false and defamatory. So we got Binance. Binance stays in court. Like if they're not in court, I think that's weird for them. Honestly, they've been in court like every single month. There's a headline about Binance. Tell me if I'm wrong, chat. Let's see. The world's largest asset managers are spotlighting MSTR with a game-changing move. Massive institutional Bitcoin exposure, scaled governance, disciplined risk control, and a bold stance on crypto as core holding. This could skyrocket MSTR. But as we know, they've been saying this for a while. Bitcoin has taken a serious tumble, even recently, fell again. So let's go straight to the Bitcoin prices currently and see what the hell is going on. But if we were to look at what the hell is going on right now in its current price structure, we see that there's a 67,000 Bitcoin right now. That is not good. That is not good at all. That is not good at all. No. So I want to show you guys. Show you guys what the price is. So yeah, we're also gonna go here and show you guys what the hell is going on. So yeah, 67,000 currently. This is where we're sitting at for Bitcoin right now. 67,000, right, chat? It was literally at 71. It was literally just at 71 on, when was it, Thursday? And yeah. Yeah, Thursday. Literally a huge tumble for no reason. 72, high of 73, almost 74, and then just went back under 70. Like, I don't know if this is a good sign or bad sign, but you could see all the selling pressure here. These are big amounts of sells happening, right? Large amounts. Now 5 years, look at this. Things are starting to look grim on the Bitcoin structure sheet right now. But you know when that happens, you know what's coming next. Right, Chad? You know what's coming next. So these are the things we're watching, Chad. We're watching these things highly aggressively. And yeah, this is where we really want to see things happen. Yeah, so like I said, that's where you really want to see things happening, the change. Um, and this is where it's happening, right? Uh, yeah, right here. So we know that this thing is going to continue to either go down for a bit short term, but long term we know what's going on, right? We see the millions, 1.11 1.11 mil max return within the last however long period. But just the whole point here, it's just crazy. We got to stay locked in, and it's low here of 18K, right? It's low over here of 18K is wild. Is wild, right? So this is for us to watch and stay tapped in, Chad, because why? It's the most important. It's the most important one. Sometimes they say in crypto, we really don't really know. We don't really know, but we're expecting these huge gains. We know it's on this 4 year cycle. People try to say, oh, so much institutional buying that this cycle is going to be gone. Clearly, that is not the case. So it's really it's a sticky situation, Chad. It's one of those situations where you just got to stay locked in and keep monitoring it, keep investing, dollar cost average, and get yourself involved. This in gold, and you'll be all right. You will definitely be all right if you stick to that formula and try to stay consistent with it, right? So that's the most important. Stay tapped in with that, right? Let's get back over here. So Caitlin Kalowinski, OpenAI's robotics lead, steps away in a dramatic pivot after a controversial Pentagon deal, a high stakes crossroad in for AI ethics, national security, and the future of automation systems, autonomous systems. With this is wild. So this lady, she stepped away for a controversial Pentagon deal. Chat, we gotta look into this. What the fuck does that even mean? Caitlin Kolonowski, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, well, so what is she? What is she? Greek? Yeah, Kolonowski, whatever she is, she just got a controversial deal with the Pentagon. What the hell does that even mean? And now they're talking about the future of autonomous systems. So these are the things that are continuing to happen, even with it like Claw and everything. Like if you're tapped into what Claw is doing and the capabilities we now have, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. We're gonna do a whole stream on Claw and what type of things we can get into and do, right? So stay tuned for that. Join the Telegram if you haven't. We have over 100 plus leaders in the Telegram, staying locked in, so you can lock in as well. Yeah, they also tap in, get some exclusive daily dose media gear. We'll have some STX for sure, some STX gear as well. Why not? Yeah, STX exchange gear for sure. Why not? Why not? Central. Yeah, the name is still in the works too. We are constantly switching and shaving things off and creating new things. So it's definitely important to stay on that path too. That's like life. You're not always stuck into one thing, right? Like you don't limit yourself, right? Keep moving, keep shaping, keep pivoting. It's not always a one size fits thing all for everybody, right? You got to make sure what you're doing is makes sense for you, right? Make sure you share this link, try to share this link. Let's get into it. Vancouver city staff pushes back on Bitcoin treasury idea just ahead of the March 10th council vote. Excited to see where this debate leads. Will the city embrace it or pause its crypto plans? Stay tuned for updates as the vote approaches. So that's happening March 10th, which is what is that? That's probably like Tuesday or something. Whenever it is, these are the shifts and type of talks that are happening in society right now, especially in Canada. We haven't really heard too much of the Canadian side of crypto and stuff like that, as much as the US markets are really embracing it, right? Or trying to. Um, so that's key. That's key, chat. We're just staying locked in. Make sure you share this 35 plus in the chat. Share this link. We appreciate you guys. Share this link. Let's get out there. What is your I just think it's crucial. It's important to know this type of stuff. And if you're not tapped in, it's like, why wouldn't you be tapped in? What the fuck? Why wouldn't you be tapped in? That's your own fault. So, anyways, let's continue to keep it up, keep it moving right now. Stablecoin markets top 303, 13 billion as guys USD leads weekly gains of bullish week stable coins pulling ahead. So yeah, stablecoin game is going crazy right now. I'm pretty sure there's a couple compounding and um, a lot of those type of dividend type of uh, staking opportunities happening with USD coin right now and all these stuff. So you might have to start looking into that too. These are the type of things that we can have full streams about, like Claw, like USD, see staking opportunities and game. Like I'm gonna do full breakdowns of these on the Patreon. So join the Patreon right now. Get in there, tap in with us because this is the type of shit that is gonna take us to the next level, honestly. Honestly, if you locked in with us, you are going to the next level, bro. Whoever's locked in is whoever's going. Let me put up the Patreon link. Whoever is locked in with us is going to the next level for sure. But yeah, we appreciate everybody tapped in. Least you can do is drop a like, share, subscribe, follow, tap in. These tensions are getting wild, but our knowledge is growing. So let's tap in. What's up? What's up with the markets? It's actually crazy because things seem to be dying down a little bit, but we'll see what the actual markets are doing, right? Because this was the most recent thing that I see. Things are getting really crazy. We know what this is. We know what this is. Yeah, it's on the move. That's not it's not even a joke, but it's like, now or not. It's like, bro, you're gonna be tired. You're just gonna be in some depressed state. Look at all the okay. But this is the world's largest warship just entered the Red Sea. This is not a drill. The U.S. General R. Ford 100-ton nuclear-powered supercarrier. Are you guys? Hold on. Let me repeat this. The USS General R. Ford, 100,000-ton nuclear-powered supercarrier carrying 75 plus combat aircraft, just uh, transited the Suez Canal and is now positioned in the Red Sea. Read that again. The biggest warship ever built by humanity is now parked at Iran's doorstep. Here's why this is terrifying. And I'm going to let you guys read into that and get into that. But this is what the last time America moved this much firepower into one region was the invasion of Iraq in 2003. We all know how that ended. So this is no longer a limited strike. This is a posture of a nation preparing for total war. Iran is now surrounded from every direction, air, sea, and land. The nose is tightening by the hour, preparing accordingly. So yeah, you could see a bunch more strikes happening over the weekend, over Sunday. People, this is why even in Toronto, we've seen crazy amount of flights coming back from Dubai, right? Coming back from Dubai because Dubai is getting hit like crazy, chat, hit like crazy. So, and they're not really showing that. So, this is for us to stay tapped in, right? This is why other media channels, other ways to get insight in game is so key and crucial. So key and crucial because without that, it's like you will be missing a whole side of the news, that whole side of the news and insight that is lacking. Is a whole lacking, chat. It's all lacking. Even the news we're seeing, that's really like 5% of the real news. 5% of the real news. Even the crimes we're seeing is like 2% of the real crimes really going on in your area. It is not a real, everything is perception, chat. So it's up to us to really lock in to know the real and the perception you want to know, right? Because without that, we'll just be all watching Soros shit and thinking it's all real. So lock in with real channels, lock in with real people while they're still here, lock in with channels like this, Daily Dose Media, obviously lock in with my brothers over at EYL 19 Keys. You got Shannon over there doing Social Proof, Wall Street Chapter, Ian, just Joe Button, just lock in with all the real ones right now because it is gonna be getting wild. And lock into your financial side of things because this is, you should have been locked into your financial side like 4 years ago before all this shit happens. But if you're seeing this and you really want it, you're like, oh, I need a sign to lock in. This is your sign to lock in, bro. Lock the fuck in. Because within the next 5 years, the way AI is going, chat, these wars will not even be fought by people soon. You think people are going to war? No, Chad. It's going to be a bunch of robots, a bunch of Tesla fucking robots going in and fighting each country. It's not even real people anymore. And then once they run out of robots, maybe they'll start fighting. People will start coming in and shit. But this is, the world is changing, Chad. The world is changing as we know it. So it's honestly up to us. Daily Dose Media, this is why I even started this, because it's like people need to be informed. People need to be taken seriously. People need to be locked in, right? So these are the type of paths and things we're doing to make that happen, right? So appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure you share these links, even if you're on the repost. But these are very important and crucial to growth, development, just the side of things most didn't really know about, and just learning these things. As some people are learning these things as we go, right? So this was another key thing that we've seen that was kind of great to see. And it says 90% of jobs can be taught. Give people a freaking chance. And I think that stood out so much to me because it's like, bro, you can learn anything. Literally any single thing. You want to be a manager, you want to be a whatever, you want to be a CEO, you can learn any role. Just put them in it and let them do it continuously. Let them build consistency and let them get into it seriously. And that will allow that person to grow and learn. But it's so crazy that these jobs require, some jobs are still doing this shit, saying, oh, we need 10 years. We need this amount of much experience. We need, no, you don't need shit. You just need to teach me how to do this shit. That's it. It can literally be that simple. But society is literally made in a way where, yeah, it's not going to be that simple. They're not going to make it that simple. They're not going to make it that simple. So we're going to continue to build and thrive for these things, right? And create opportunities for individuals too, right? Who may not be able to get opportunities or see them, right? So let's keep it on Iran for now. This was something interesting.
War for Israel. Let's go.
This was something very interesting because this was a former Marine, Sergeant Brian McGinnis, stood up during a Senate Armed Service subcommittee hearing to voice his opposition to the potential war with Iran. Let's take a look.
Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel. Let's go. Come on, let's go. America does not want to send its sons and daughters to war for Israel. Your inability to name that shows your exemptness as leaders. This is wrong. And nobody wants to fight for Israel.
They're doing this to a Marine. They don't care about the people.
Commandant, please stand up as a Marine and stand up for America. No one wants to fight for Israel.
Did you just break his hand?
No one wants to fight for Israel.
His hand. Oh,
His hand,
his
man.
hand.
Sir. Let go of your hand. Let go of the door. Let go of the door.
The senator broke his hand. A sitting U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine.
Sir.
Control your Senate.
Arm stuck in the door. Okay, sir.
A U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine.
This is ridiculous. This is what's going on, Jack.
A U.S. senator.
This is live. This is happening, and nobody. I'm telling you guys, they're not showing us any of the news. This shit is ridiculous. So this is why I started this channel. This is why we're on point. We're trying to make sure we give the latest and greatest. Because of why? Because they're not doing that, bruh. They're not doing that for the people. They're not going to do that. They're never going to do that. So what do we have to do? Provide alternatives. And that's what this is about. That's what everything is about. Fuck what you're going to be like buying into next week. Get some gain from somewhere credible. Doesn't even have to be me. I don't go to some one of the guys I told you about that have been out here doing things, but I'm obviously following a blueprint of my own. Daily Dose Media. This is what we're doing. We're trying to teach others how to stay creative and stay on point, because that's crucial. And if you're about that, you can join the Patreon and do that as well. Stay tapped into all platforms and stay locked in, because this is what this is about. If you're not locked in, you will be locked out. If you're not locked in, you will be locked out, chat. This is a U.S. Marine locked out. No questions asked. Get him out of here, they said. So keep that in mind when you want to be outside fucking around and think shit is sweet. They will get you out of here, chat. And shout out to this Marine for standing up for something, because nobody, I'm pretty sure 99% of the people do not want this war in Israel to be happen, or war in Iran to happen. But look That is what's happening right now, chat. So it's type of things. These are the type of things that we are, as our generation, most millennials I know, are dealing with these type of things in our generation again. So it's up to us to continue to fight for things that we believe in, and yeah, really just stay locked in, because there's a lot of ways to be in the wrong place. So this is another thing. Iran says the war against our enemies will continue until the leader's killing is avenged. And a lot of these things we have to also question too, how real are um, these sources, where's the source, um, and what the hell is going on. But okay, let's hear about this before we go. We're about to wrap it up, and make sure you still share this link, chat. I want to see you guys back in here. We got 70 plus in the chat right now. We appreciate and love every single one of you. So tap in with us, stay tapped in with us, because we appreciate you guys. Without you guys, yeah, shit doesn't move. So appreciate you guys. Going to continue trying to provide the best game I can and continue to kind of upscale things as we go. But yeah, let's get into some Florida stuff. Florida to become the first state to pass a stablecoin law. The Florida Senate voted 37-0 to pass a bill creating the first state-level regulatory framework for stablecoin issuers. The bill now heads to Governor Ron DeSantis, who has up to 30 days to sign it into law. So that's a unanimous bill right there. So everything could go as they are planning it.
Able to be entitled an act relating to payment stablecoin.
Senator Burton, you are
what was the reason of getting this passed through?
recognized to explain that bill.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senate Bill 314 creates a comprehensive regulatory framework for payment stablecoin issuers in Florida. It aims to integrate state oversight with federal standards, specifically the Federal Genius Act, to ensure consumer protection and financial stability. This bill permits OFR to apply for the state to be the regulator of stablecoin issuers payment systems here in Florida. It's important that we do this today, so I'd appreciate your support.
Secretary will unlock the board and senators will proceed to vote. Have all senators voted? Secretary will lock the board and record the vote.
37 yeas, 0 nays, Mr. President. Able to be entitled an act relating to payment stablecoin.
Senator Burton, you are recognized to explain that bill.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senate Bill 314 creates a comprehensive regulatory framework for payment stablecoin issuers in Florida. It aims to integrate state oversight with federal standards, specifically the Federal Genius Act, to ensure consumer protection and financial stability. This bill permits OF.
So these are the type of things being introduced and passed right now, Chad. So this is what I'm saying. We got to stay locked in because these things are changing. Especially now, also oil prices being $6 a barrel, above $6 a barrel, or $86 a barrel. Sorry, buying this guy's a genius. He said this October. He said this in 2021, 2024, buying $1 million of oil at 73.68 in case Israel strikes Iran. Yo, he's up. He's stupid up right now. This is also a staggering chart. World Uncertainty Index reaches historic highs. Worse than COVID and the global financial crisis and the dot-com bubble. So we're in some crazy, unprecedented times right now, Chad. Some serious shit is happening. Some real serious shit, Chad. And yeah, this is happening right in front of us every day. Right, so my best bet, stay locked in. stay locked in with good people. Stay locked in with good advice, knowledge, and what you're taking into your head mindset every day, right? It's very crucial. So we're gonna get out of here. You guys stay tapped in with everything. Stay locked in or stay locked out. And remember, be useful. Don't be a fool. Be useful and be a tool. That's the Lidos Media ST out. STX Exchange episode 6 locked in. Let's get it going.